everyone, this is Tracy here. I just wanted to share a few cards that I've been working on. It's a little bit of mix of everything going on here. First, I'll start with this card. This is, they're all very simple. I use the Garden Collage, I believe it is by Stampin'Up. It's retired. It's very old. It's I think it's 2008. I know it's really old, but here's the stamp set here. It comes with two beautiful images and a saying. And I just used the Midnight Muse paper for the layer. Oh, the card base is crumb cake. And then I used the Stampin' Up! Watercolor paper, and I embossed the actual image with brown embossing powder, or the espresso embossing powder. And then I just took my blender pen and some inks and just colored in the flower and the butterfly. Kept it really simple. And then I just took my Tim Holtz Distress tool and distressed the edges of both the layers. And then on the inside, I stamped the greeting that comes with the stamp set. It says, "Gentle Thoughts of You," and put that on the very vanilla card stock in the center, and distressed the edges with the tools as well. So just a little 4x4 note card to give to somebody who might be having a bad day, or just you're thinking of somebody. So there's that one. And this one, I used a stamp set by Penny Black. It's called Enjoy. And here is that. Oh, it's actually upside down. I'm sorry, I put it in the package backwards. Really beautiful images of florals. I don't know if it's focusing that good, but that's called Enjoy. And I just took the card bases, which is my absolute favorite, new favorite. It's Avalanche by Basil, and it's a textured cardstock. Very nice. Has like a wood grainy texture. I'm sure it's not going to show up on the camera, but I used that for the base. And then I just took a Cuttlebug embossing strip, and some of it got cut off because I, punched the hole for the center. But it's really pretty floral design. And I used my Spellbinders die to cut a ring. I just cut the ring, and then put the Spellbinders Classic circle inside to cut that out to make a frame. And then you open it up, and I stamped the image with actually this color is Marina Mist, and I just kept it the same. And I'm kind of wishing I distressed the edges with the color on that, but it came out pretty good. And then on the for the inside layer, which you can see, I actually cut another ring using both the classic circles dies to have it like a finished off look, because I didn't like the way it looked on the inside. Because you could see a little piece of this ring on the inside, and then stamped the same the sentiment that came with that stamp set. Thank you. So there's that card. And then I used Oh Hello stamp set, which is very popular, and I've been using quite a bit in my other videos. This is also from Stampin' Up! And here's a peek at that. Very nice stamp set. And I used Primrose Petals color for the base, and I ran that through my chevron embossing folder. You can kind of see that. And then I used a doily. I just cut a sliver of a doily to put behind this top layer, which is on the card base is Whisper White, and this is also stamped on Whisper White. And then I used the Raspberry Ripple. I stamped off with the Primrose Petals for the chevron oval, and then I just stamped off once and used the Raspberry Ripple over it to use the big chevron. And I used early espresso for the thanks so much sentiment. And I used the raspberry ripple to cut out, to stamp, and then I fussy cut out the rose in that collection. And then I just thought it needed a little bit of an accent on the bottom, so I used the early espresso paper and just used my border punch and did a layer of that, and everything's popped up. Let's give it a little bit of a dimension. And the inside of this is blank, so I can write my message. And then this is also using the Oh Hello stamp set, and I did the same thing using a Cuttlebug embossing strip. This is a different one. It's like a scallops with some circles. And using the same card base from Basil Avalanche. And I used the Spellbinders Florals die to cut out the frame. And I'm using the new in color, this one is the Summer Starfruit. And I used the Midnight Muse to stamp the rose and for the sentiment. I thought those colors go well together. And used the chevron also, and then cut that out with my Owl's Nest abilities. So, those are my card share for today, and I hope you enjoyed them. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask, and thank you for watching.